she back. Hey. All right, so y'all wish I can dance. I feel like back in my past life, I was supposed to be a dancer. Oh, that sign is shining. Y'all see that, right? Let me move over. Y'all see that, right? Y'all see that? Oh, look at my shirt, y'all. This is the shirt that I got from a long time ago, right? When I was at Lincoln. This is one of the first shirts that I received from Lincoln University. That's a college that I attend, and that was the first school. Of course, it's like it looked dingy or whatever, but I still rock it because I'm Lions all day, every day. Even though I went to many schools after that, but it's A-okay. Hey! Y'all be having those bars. I don't know if y'all be listening to me, but I be having those bars. I don't think y'all ready for it. I be having those bars. I don't think that y'all ready for it. I be going to Lincoln every single day. Check me out. Check my flow out. Check me how I spit. Check me what I do. Check me how I see. Check me how I look. Damn. All right. Y'all. So, oh my God. Let me tell y'all. So, first and foremost, you know what? Let me not say that because I'm working on being intentional about everything that I say. I'm working on being intentional. So and making sure that what I say is, of course, it's me, but it's not sounding or coming off like in a negative way. So I'm not gonna even say that thought. I'm gonna just leave that thought. I'm gonna just leave that thought in there. I'm gonna just push it on back. I'm gonna push it on back. Don't mind me, I'm really dramatic and I'm really extra, to be honest. And mind you, this is like my personality all day, every day. All right. So, do y'all believe that? Let me know in the comment section below. Do y'all believe that you can have opposite sex as friends? I wish I was on live, because if I was on live, I don't even know how to work live or whatever, because I barely knew how to work this YouTube situation. But do y'all believe that you can have opposite sex as friends, male and female? Do you believe y'all can just be platonic friends? Like nobody didn't like nobody at all. Nobody didn't have no sexual chemistry or nothing. Just strictly platonic friendship. Do you believe you can have a platonic friendship with an opposite sex? Like you didn't like that person at all, not even a little bit, not even a little bit. You don't have no physical attraction to them. You don't have no sexual attraction. Matter of fact, you never did anything sexual with them, any type of sex with them. You never kissed them. You never did anything. You never expressed romantic feelings, romantic chemistry, or whatever. Just strictly, yeah, my nose ring be irking me. But just strictly platonic friendship. Do you believe you can have strictly platonic friendship? Let me know what you think. I'm gonna let y'all know what she think though. This is what she thinks. First and foremost, do I feel as though that people can have platonic friendships that are the opposite sex? You know what? It's 2 parts for me. And it may be 2 parts for you, maybe 3 parts for you, or matter of fact, it may be 5 parts for you. But it's 2 parts for me. All right, so the one perspective that I think or whatever is I believe that I do believe that opposite sex can be friends. I do believe that. I believe that opposite sex can be good friends if you don't have no, like how I said, platonic, like no feelings, no nothing at all. However, I feel as though that it's hard, in my personal opinion, it's hard if you are physically attracted to your friend. I just feel like it's hard. And especially if you hang around that person a lot. I feel like that is hard. So this is the 2 parts. So the one part is, do I believe that individuals of opposite sex can be friends? Yes, but only if. So that's the yes is the first part. But the second is only if the person or individuals don't have no physical attraction to each other. Because I just feel like when you have physical attraction to the opposite sex, and especially if you hang out all the time and y'all always busting it up and y'all like traveling all the time. Y'all just always doing stuff or whatever together. I feel like sooner than later, somebody gonna end up catching feelings. Just my personal opinion. Somebody gonna end up catching feelings. Yes, of course, you start off as being friends, you been cool or whatever, or you met, you probably met in like school, or you probably met through a friend of a friend or whatever, however you met. And y'all probably just strictly cool or whatever. And you probably thought that he or she was attractive or whatever, and y'all just literally just became friends. Traditionally, that's how most relationships occur anyway. Just I meet you as friends and then it grow. So for me, it's like, can it strictly be platonic where nobody don't have no romantic chemistry or no romantic feelings or whatever, and y'all strictly be friends without somebody saying like, look, I like you, or you like me, or like, I'm interested to see kind of where this go and X, Y, and Z. Can people just be strictly platonic friends? I feel like it can occur more so when you aren't physically attracted to the person. Because I feel like naturally we like, we attract what we are, we attract what we like, right? So that's traditionally how we go about when we're meeting our significant other. We something about them physically caught our eye, and then we're like, oh my God, let's talk to them and let's try to get to know them and date them a little bit more. Versus with friends, you're not looking at like physical attraction, nothing like that. It's like, dang, if you cool, you cool, like we cool or whatever. But then you also acknowledge like, yo, that person is attractive, but it's nothing that deep or whatever. But as you start to hang out with him or her, you realize like, yo, this person is hella dope for real. Like, yo, and then romantic chemistry end up evolving or happening or occurring or whatever. And then you either may act on that or you may not act on it. Who knows? But I do feel like platonic friendship can only occur to me, if the person if you're not attracted to that person, physically isn't attracted to you, that individual. I feel like it'd be hard to be platonic friends if you are truly attracted to that person. Because 9 out of 10, somebody is going to catch feelings. Like for an example, I can use me as an example. I had a friend, who I thought he was hella cool, hella dope. Now remind you, we just got to know each other, whatever. We was always hanging out. We was always chilling. We was always having a good time. But now remind you, a year into the friendship, I didn't like him like that or whatever. But over time, you just see how a person is and just like their morals, their values, and like their lifestyle and all this other stuff or whatever. So that became attractive. And I'm like, yo, so eventually I ended up starting liking him a little bit, but it's like, do I say something? Do I not say something? And I'm the type of person that's like, look, I'm also a very well balanced. So it's just like, even with friends, especially with male friends, it's like, I'm a very well balanced. Like, I'm not about to, like, I feel like some of the stuff that we was doing, it could be mixy, or it could be like, from the outside looking in, probably like, well, dang, are y'all dating? Because that's how much time that we spent with one another. And long story short, I ended up catching feelings. He ended up liking me, however, he was in the space or emotionally available for us to date or whatever. And needless to say, I don't feel like after that, things was going back to normal, which was cool, but I had to stop it, or I had to distance myself only because, one, I had feelings a little bit, but not only that, number one. And number two, it's like, we were doing everything together. Like, anything that you can name, we were doing. And I just feel like, no, like I shouldn't be doing all that. Like, once I realized, like, yo, I like him, I gotta, as a person, I'm like, I gotta will it in. And like, granted, on a scale of 1 through 10, 10 being like the highest that I liked him, granted, I probably was at like a 5 or a 6 maybe or whatever. But I realized, like, look, I gotta bring it back in or whatever the case may be, because if not, if I continue to hang around this person, my feelings are going to grow or whatever. And I know nothing is going to come from it because he's not emotionally available. So nothing is going to come from this situation. So I just had to will it in. It's like, granted, yeah, some of the things that we were doing all the time or whatever, I had to stop doing because it wasn't like, I just didn't feel right for me to continue to do what we were doing. But let me know if you think that you can have opposite sex as platonically as friends. Some people do have opposite sex that are just strictly friends, but to be honest, I feel like you probably don't know that they liked you at a point in time. To be honest. So, or they probably potentially did like you, but you immediately curved them like, nope. No, we're not going there, baby. We're not going there. And then y'all end up just becoming friends or whatever. So there are times and instances where, you know, that happens or whatever. But I feel like naturally on an everyday base, nah, I just feel like it's a shaky, like it can, but it can't at the same time. I just feel like it's a little shaky or whatever. But let me know in the comments below. Let me know what you think. She out here.